Well, good morning. It is Monday, January the 4th, and this is Wise Words from Waldo. It is the first Monday in 2021. I never dreamed that when I made a commitment to write and share a daily devotion during the pandemic, that I'd still be writing them when 2021 began. So, a new year, a special devotion. A story behind one of our hymns. It might be my favorite hymn, but it is certainly my favorite story behind one of our hymns. Horatio Spafford, an attorney, lost everything he had in the Great Chicago Fire in 1871. Later that year, his only son, 4 years old, died from scarlet fever. 2 years later, he decided to take his wife and his daughters to Europe for a small vacation. He was close friends with D.L. Moody and wanted to attend one of his evangelistic meetings in London and then take a small vacation with his family. But Horatio was detained in New York City on a business matter, so he sent his wife and their 4 daughters on ahead. He helped them board the luxury liner the Ville de Havre, and he settled them in their cabin. He said goodbye, and that he'd see them there a few days after they landed. But during the night of November 22nd, 1873, that luxury liner would collide with an iron sailing vessel. The liner tipped to the side. Passengers clung to everything, but the water poured in. Within 2 hours, it sank in the icy waters. Somehow, Anna was found clinging to a piece of the wreckage and still alive. But all 4 daughters drowned. When Anna and the few survivors landed days later in Wales, she telegrammed her husband 2 words: saved alone. Horatio immediately boarded a ship to join his wife. On a cold, early December night, the captain called Horatio aside and told him that they were near the spot where his daughters had perished. Horatio went out on the deck. It was a cold, dark night, and he stood there and stared in the darkness over the ocean. Later that evening, he would pen the words of a hymn. The hymn has always meant something special to me, but when I learned the story behind it, I have never sung or listened to it the same. On that cold, dark night in the North Atlantic, he wrote this: when peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. Now stop and think about that.